Where?
I use that term loosely, obviously.
Usually that's followed by get out of the car and put your hands on the hood when I hear it.
When Neil's concerned, yes, that is the case.
Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, good day's work today. I am starting to see separation with the squad. I know we talked about it maybe about a week and a half ago when we were starting to put the pads on. Well, that started to separate some of the guys. And it's really not that. It's just being able to do it day after day after day after day. You know, bringing it at a high level, competing at a high level, finishing plays, on and off the field, in and out of the huddle. You know, attention to detail, all that focus when you get tired, you're sore and all that. And everyone can't do it at the same level. You know, so, but it's our job as coaches, and I told the players, we can't afford to leave guys behind and just say, well, these guys are just not ready or they can't do it. I mean, that's not what this is all about. What it's all about is teach, motivate, and develop the guys and get them there and find a way to get them there. And so that's what we're going to continue to work with the entire squad and guys that are behind, whether it's a mental toughness issue or it's technique or whatever, fundamentals. We will continue to push really hard to get them where they need to be so they can help us and have a productive role for us. So we need days like this where it's it's the day before a scrimmage. You know, but it's a work day. We're not going to hold anything back. We're not saving anything for the scrimmage, and so we really had to push. And so I saw that, and those guys are a little bit behind. We're going to pick it up on those guys tonight in the meetings and walk through, and then tomorrow morning we'll come out ready to rock and roll. So.
How important is that scrimmage tomorrow as far as making some decisions on who's running ones and twos and things like that?
It's very important because we have to decide, okay, who are going to be our starters, who are going to be our backups, and who are the guys that we're going to get ready for the game. You know, who are the guys that we're going to coach, because everyone's not going to be able to get the same amount of reps after tomorrow. And so some guys are going to have to go to the scout team and do a great job giving us the looks of our opponents. And so, tomorrow's a big day for that.
So in what ways will tomorrow's scrimmage maybe differ from last week's? So those projected number ones get more reps. Is there different scenarios you go through? What's different maybe than last week?
We're going to add a couple more scenarios. We do situations every day, so our guys are prepared for all of the things that could come up in the game. We have some situations that we need to get live on tape and see how guys react to those. So we'll do those, and then with scrimmage number 2. We've been in camp for a while. We have quite a few practices, and so guys, if they can do it, we should know now. We should know where our squad is, after tomorrow. And so we're always going to continue to develop guys. We'll have a program. We have a plan for that throughout the season and how we practice and how many days a week guys lift and all that. But in terms of like right now, getting ready for the first game, we need to know tomorrow. Who we think who's going to give us the best chance, starters and then the backups. And backup, you're one play away, and if you're in the game, you're a starter. So we need to make sure that we develop our roster, make sure we have depth at every position.
Speaking of situations, you have Air Force on the schedule. Do you have to dedicate some time to preparing for that in the preseason?
Yeah, we do. We do.
Did you have any choice words for Rick when you saw that game on the schedule in your first year here?
No. I'm a coach. I coach ball. I don't do schedules. That's not my concern. My job is to coach the players, teach them, motivate them, and get them ready to play the guys that are on our schedule. And it doesn't matter who they are, or who set the schedule, or how far out it is, or how long ago. That doesn't have any. I don't even think about that. That's not part of it for me.
You had a couple of new guys running with the ones on defense today. Is that people stepping up, or is that just trying some new things?
It's both. I mean, no one has a set spot. I mean, you have to prove yourself every day, and so it's very fluid. Who runs with the ones and who doesn't, and we'll switch a guy in practice after one play. A guy will move up and the other guy will move down. We'll move a guy from defense to offense if we need to. I mean, whatever it takes. To get the best players on the field, to give us the best chance. And so everyone knows what the standard is. You got to practice with a sense of urgency. You got to be physical. You got to run to the ball. You know, you got to make plays. You got to know your assignments, stance alignment, key initial move responsibility. All those things you have to be able to execute. You know, and the guys that do it the best will run with the ones, and then the other guys will run with the twos, and then run with the threes, and then it's fluid, and we chart it day to day. So there's nothing set in stone with this group of guys right here.
Is there any player or position group in particular that you're going to be keyed in on tomorrow?
No, every spot,
Okay.
every spot is critical. You know, scrimmages are the second scrimmage is something that I look forward to seeing because we put a lot of work into these guys, but that's the closest we can get to a game-like situation. So I want to be able to know after tomorrow morning when I turn on the tape, okay, these are the guys that I think are most ready to play. You know, and whatever position, and you know, the best quarterback, next best guy, however that's going to go. Receivers, linemen, running backs, tight ends, D-line, linebackers, secondary, every position, specialist, whatever it is, we need to know. We need to know, and it's a cumulative effect. You know, it's not just what they do tomorrow, but tomorrow has a lot to do with it because it's live. You know, what we're doing out here, we're staying up, we're high and hard, we're thud, but it's not a live scrimmage. You know, and there's a different type of pressure, different type of atmosphere, different type of sense of urgency when you go live. And when it's a scrimmage and it's just a couple weeks before the game, it's different. You know, so we got to see who can handle that, and then we'll know where everybody stands, and then we'll coach them from there where they're at, from that point.
Things are still pretty tight at running back. Do you think all your backs are going into this scrimmage tomorrow, looking at it as a chance to differentiate themselves, get some separation?
It should be. It should be. I mean, I don't know who our starting back is going to be yet, and so it's, you know, competition, and I want to play as many guys as we can. So, you know, guys, just every position, just go out there, do your job, you know, execute, play as hard as you can. Don't save anything for the next day, and let's see what you got. Let's go play. Let's go live to the ground and scrimmage it up.
Dylan Thomas moving to corner. I think I saw something on his Twitter account. Like last week with Tariq,
Yep.
what was the thinking, kind of pegging Dylan as someone that could make this move?
He has the raw skill set. We're very deep at receiver. He's mentioned that he would like to play defensive back, and he played it in high school. He said he's a willing tackler, and he's got the skill set. He's long. He can run. He's got good change of direction. He's got really good balance and body control. Obviously, being a receiver, he's got good ball skills. So, and we need more help at that position. We need to develop more depth. And so I'm happy that he's moved over, and we're going to work with him and get him ready to play.
You know, with Tariq, as a young man that just got here, Dylan's been here more than a year working at receiver. Was that conversation different at all than what you had with Tariq?
No, I mean, he's been here, but he hadn't been with me. So it's just a matter of what we need to do right now. And it was a brief conversation. It was short and to the point, and he was willing to do it. And I wanted him over there if he wanted to do it. I don't move players if they don't want to move. And so he said, Coach, I'm willing to go over there and play defense, and I'm a willing tackler. I'm not afraid to hit anybody. So it was a good fit. So we're working with him now.
All right, thank you.